Welcome to Season 1, Episode 5, Kabuterimon's Electro Shocker.
Electro Shocker.
Electro Shocker. You know, when I was in high school, a senior taught me about the shocker, but it was a totally different situation.
Yes, that is a different thing.
One,
Nope.
two in the
Nope.
stink.
Nope.
Okay, hey, Season 1
in the light socket.
One in the pink, two in the stink. Is that what it was? Is that what it was?
Oh my god.
All right, hey.
I am embarrassed.
We're going to Season 1, Episode 5, Kabuterimon's Electro Shocker.
Electro Shocker.
You know, when I was in high school... Special thanks, as always, to Digimon.fandom.com for helping us for helping us collect all the information that we are pulling from today's episode. This is the 5th episode of Digimon overall. The original air date in Japan was April 4th, 1999. The original air date in America was on Fox Kids on September 11th, 1999.
Just a few years away.
What a world. You sound, okay, full stop, you sound like you're anticipating it more than like you're scared of it. So, so we're all on the same page here.
I'm so sorry.
What's crazy is Digimon Adventure 02 took place in 2002. So, like, when we were watching it in the year 2000, they had already experienced it.
Oh, man.
Think about that. Suck on that for a little bit. The kids stumble upon a strange factory while the others free Andromon, only to be attacked by him. Izzy discovers strange coding, which he uses to digivolve Tentomon into Kabuterimon. Kabuterimon then destroys... Kabuterimon then destroys the black gear controlling Andromon. This is Season 1, Episode 5, Kabuterimon's Electro Shocker. Maggie, what did we think about this episode of Digimon Digital Monsters?
I do remember.
They went to the factory.
Yeah, they went to the factory, and Andromon was there, and he like went all freaking crazy on everybody.
Andromon?
Yeah.
That wasn't a good
Andromon looks like one of the robots from Ghibli's Castle in the Sky.
Hey, you're right. And at the time, I disagreed because I was thinking of something else.
I was like sitting there, I was like, I know.
So, in my head, here's what happened, Maggie. In my head, I was imagining the Digimon that Jenna drives in the final episode this season.
Yes.
And like, but it wasn't a Digimon. That was what I thought was in Castle in the Sky. Okay. So,
okay.
I don't know why, but that's what was going on there. But no, you are absolutely right. Andromon does look very, very Ghibli-ish.
Ghibli-esque.
Ooh. Well done. I love Andromon.
Yeah.
Like he's one of my favorites. I don't know. Like the first time watching this through, and you know, Izzy kind of learning some new things, seeing how they can kind of like change the code in the room, and it like causes like all the power to go out and stuff. I love these first few episodes where they really are just kind of throwing like spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks, you know?
It means it's ready.
Exactly. And like we had power lines in the desert. We had, you know, the trolley car. We had the phone booths on the beach, right? And now we have this weird factory that builds something and then takes that something away and then builds it again. Yeah. And like, what purpose does that serve? And like, I don't know, it's just very...
capitalism.
Wow. That's deep.
That's deep.
Do you want to expound upon that?
Money.
Bravo. Well said. I don't want to necessarily reference like Twin Peaks or anything, but it just felt very like odd. Mm-hmm. You know, the world that they were building was just very, just weird things happening. The kids are lost and they're trying to make the audience kind of confused to like, what is all of this that's going on? And I don't know, I really dig it. Yeah. I think it's a really fun way to start the show. It does feel like it's dragging a little bit, though I enjoy our individual people getting an episode. I do enjoy that, and I think that was a smart move. it is like it's been 5 weeks and like they're still just fucking walking around saying how hungry they are, you know, and like it could be a little bit tighter.
It's a typical anime thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like Sailor Moon and Crystal.
Yeah.
You know, like Crystal, you get
one with Moon, you get one with Mercury, Mars.
Yeah, it was just, it was fun. I could see it needing to be a little bit tighter, but, you know, given the time that it existed in, you know, this was kind of the norm. I mean, look at Dragon Ball Z, for God's sakes. You know, they spent like 15 episodes powering up, and then like another 20 episodes, Krillin being like, oh, I gotta take a shit, Goku. You know, did you ever get Krillin's head mixed up with the 6-star Dragon Ball?
I would always think, I'm like, why does he have those dots on his head?
That's rude, Maggie. Maggie, what did you think about? I just say that to dip out of it. What did you think about this episode? Like, what? Give us some more, because I kind of cut you off a little bit.
It's okay. You got excited.
I did. I love Endermon.
Like you said about Izzy learning how to hack into the system, basically.
It's time to hack.
How he uses intelligence. It really shows off how smart he is in this episode.
Shows off his knowledge.
His intelligence.
So did you have any other thoughts you wanted to add to the proceedings?
I'm half asleep.
Did you enjoy the episode? Let's put it that way. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I loved it.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Like one of your favorite ones?
Not necessarily, but like
I mean, so far, of the 5 we've watched.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, this would be your favorite?
Not.
It's okay if it is, and it's okay if it's not. I'm trying to gauge where you're
not necessarily. The first episode's my favorite so far.
Oh, okay.
This one's probably up there. I'm not sure where at this moment.
Okay. It's okay.
I wasn't a big fan of
Sora's episode.
But it's because it was chopped to death.
Yeah. And it just wasn't that interesting.
No.
You know.
But it's because it was chopped to death.
I agree. The Sora episode did always feel a little lacking, you know. I feel like, honestly, Mimi's episode isn't that great. That's the next one. Okay. I remember just being like, oh, it's a little more whimsical than what we've seen so far.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, we both tend to lean more towards like the sci-fi stuff. So like us enjoying the episode about an android makes sense. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I definitely it's I would put it in the top half of this the first 5 episodes for sure. You know what else for sure about Maggie? This episode is brought to you in part by a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime. If you ever wanted access to a world of entertainment, speedy deliveries, and exclusive deals, well, with Amazon Prime, you can get all that and more. Stream thousands of movies and TV shows, including classics like Pokemon Gold and Silver, Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie, which is actually not that bad, oddly enough, and, of course, Digimon Adventure Try. Listen to ad-free music and enjoy unlimited reading. Plus, with Prime's fast and free shipping, you'll never have to wait long for your orders. Ready to experience the best of Amazon? Well, use our link in the description of this very episode to sign up for a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime today. Discover all the benefits to see how it can make your life easier and more enjoyable. Don't miss out on this hopefully awesome opportunity. That's right. And plus, you know, every time you do it, you take money out of Jeff Bezos' goddamn pockets and you shove it in hopefully awesome's pockets.
Let's just say be careful.
One in the stink.
Stop it.
All right.
Stop it.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
Whoa!
How the current big bad plot has progressed this week. Well, again, we're still in early days here at the Digimon season. So not a whole lot of plot progression for the overall story. But the kids have encountered another black gear, and this time it was controlling a higher level Digimon named Andromon.
The most powerful Digimon.
Yeah, which is bullshit.
I know.
I mean, he is powerful.
He
goes toe to toe with Podmon a little bit later on, which is, I mean, it's no small feat, okay? Because this clown's got some claws. But no, like it's just another Black Gear. We still have no idea what the hell's going on.
No.
And like we won't really find out until I think it's, let's see, the next one's Mimi, then Joe, and then I think the episode after that is when we start figuring out like who Devimon is. Yeah. And like that's when we see Leomon for the first time, and like we all have an awakening. We're like, I hope this doesn't awaken something in me, because I mean that line's buff. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
some people like the Jesus line from Narnia. I'm more of a Leomon myself. All right.
I'm more of an Angelwoman myself.
I do like Angelwoman, obviously. Well, let me tell you, Maggie. One of the final like 5 episodes of the series, when Angelomon and Lady Devimon fight.
Hot.
They should have sold pay-per-view tickets to that one. All right, if you know what I'm saying.
It is so hot.
I want to touch the honey. All right, let's get into continuity.
Carry on my wayward son.
So the kids are still.
sorry.
I like
I'm
it.
such a
I like
child.
it. You don't have to
I'm such a
apologize.
child.
I like it. The kids are still wandering around since we last saw them at the Yokomon village. We get a bit of foreshadowing for Izzy's character by seeing a flashback of him overhearing his parents discussing something about Izzy. I do like that they set that up this early.
Yeah.
You know, and like it's so tragic. Like when we finally get all the info about that, like it's really sad. But you know, just shows the show. You should talk with your kids.
Yeah.
You know, honesty, Maggie,
Is the best policy, Matt.
I was gonna say is a friend to no one.
Wait, you should say you should be honest with your kids.
Izzy discovers how manipulating certain code can actually have an effect in their real world, the world that they're in right now.
Yeah.
Which is the digital world.
Yeah.
But like to them, it's the real world.
Yeah.
And I can't explain all that, so don't even get me started, Maggie.
Don't even fret, dog.
Don't even fret, dog. Izzy finally abandons his alien theory upon making his discoveries about the digital world.
Oh man, Izzy, I was really relying on you, man.
So like, okay, I was gonna make a meme, and like I feel like it already exists because it's too easy. But it was gonna be the aliens guy. But I was gonna put Izzy's head on it. And it was going to be like Izzy in the first 5 episodes of Digimon. And it was just going to be aliens, you know? But I feel like that has to already exist.
I
has
bet
to
there is.
exist.
Yeah, yeah.
It definitely couldn't have come from me since it's that good. Okay. This is the first time in the English dub we hear one of the kids refer to the Digivice as a Digivice. Though this name isn't actually revealed to the group until later. See, it's shit like this that got me so confused watching it, you know? Because I'm like, oh, it's the Digivice.
They didn't know what they was doing, Matt.
And then Jedi talks to him in like 4 episodes, and he's like, oh, this is your Digivice.
I know you.
And Ty's like, oh, fucking, this is called a Digivice? What the fuck? And it's like, yeah, we've already established that. Like, what the fuck? What are we doing? What are we doing? Been using the Digimon Analyzer for like 40 episodes, and now it's just now on Izzy's computer? What the hell are you talking about, Jenna?
It's $45.
What are you doing?
Highway robbery.
You're old, you're young, you're evil, you're young and old and good. Then now there's like 15 of you in Australia. What the fuck is happening here?
Is he or isn't he? Eric.
Classic. Though it's not discussed, we meet our first ultimate level Digimon in this episode, aka Andromon. Maggie, ultimate level.
It's a pretty high tier compared to all the other Digimon.
Maggie, let me ask you this. Could a super powerful champion level Digimon take on a mega level Digimon and win? No.
No.
I'm joking.
Yes. With heart.
Okay. This is the first episode of the show to have more than one Digimon and how they can digivolve at a time, with Agumon, Gabumon, and Tentomon all 3 digivolving. So up to this point, only one digivolves at a time. Yeah. So this is the first time we get like that Power Ranger sequence where it's like, oh hey, we're actually going to play this this little spinny intro.
Yeah.
We're going to play that 3 times in this episode. So Get ready. My favorite episode is when they first go back to the digital world after beating Myotismon. And they show all the Digivolutions, like from like in training all the way up to the 2 megas that they have.
Oh God.
And like they show all of them. And like I actually really enjoy it. Like I'm being serious. I actually really enjoy it. But it does take up a good half of the episode of just showing that. They do it again in Try.
Yeah.
Where they like just they just digivolve for like 40 minutes. Like, can we just like I love this. I love it. But like for fuck's sake, you know, like come on. I mean, even the Power Rangers started like just transforming in like a second. You know? Like just throw a flash of white on the screen. It's good. That's a digivolve. It doesn't matter. Let's see here. Tentomon is only able to digivolve once Izzy uses his knowledge to run the program that causes Tentomon to digivolve. Andromon informs the kids on a sewer passage they can take, which leads us into the next episode. All right, everybody. So now let's welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome to the party, pal.
That's right. So this is where we talk about the Digimon that we meet in every episode. And of course, this episode we met Kabuterimon. This is a champion level insectoid Digimon whose attribute is vaccine. Special move includes Electro Shocker. Kabuterimon's design is derived from the Asiatic rhinoceros beetle. It is a bipedal Digimon with 4 arms. Its head is eyeless and has a black skull helmet with a long horn. It has 2 pairs of large wings on its upper back. It is blue in coloration with black muscle in the torso, arms, and legs. It has a black stinger on its pelvis. That's no stinger. All right, I'm just going to say. I'm going to say what we've all been thinking. It's a doink. It's a doinker. I mean, no, I really like Kabuterimon. I feel like it's a good differentiator from Pokemon, you know. And I know that probably wasn't the reason why they did this, but you know, we've had this discussion over the past few episodes, like Greymon, big orange dinosaur, you know, and like to the uninformed could look a lot like Charizard, right? Charmander and Agumon, they could be similar. Like, you know, I tell my grandma to go get me, you know, the Agumon from Walmart, you know, and like she ends up picking up a Charmander, and I'm like, well, I mean, technically, I mean, yeah, they look pretty similar, you know. Greymon, I mean, short of the helmet, obviously, that makes a big difference. Garurumon, giant wolf, which is cool, but again, just it's a big wolf. Birdramon, big bird. Okay, not the big bird, but just a big bird. And like again, it's cool, but like still, you know, we need something special. I feel like Kabuterimon is the first time we get something that feels very Digimon specific, right? Like this feels like where Digimon kind of goes with their stuff. And also, of course, the next episode with Togemon is very much, you know, Digimon. To me, when I think of Digimon and like what makes it different from like other monster shows, I definitely think the giant cactus with the boxing gloves, like that is the I Ching of Digimon, one would say. Hey, Maggie's back. She brought a monster. Hey, why don't you sit your ass down so we can keep the show going? God damn it. What did you think about Kabuterimon and his design?
It's a big old bug.
Did you think it? Wow. Dynamite drop in, everybody. This is what you come here for. Did you ever think that Kabuterimon's stinger was his penis?
Only you thought that. Sicko.
Hey man.
Sicko.
Everybody's gonna fuck sometime, alright? Alright.
Oh my lord.
Who's that Digimon?
Who's that Digimon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
Alright, this is where we discuss the Digimon of the week, specifically the antagonist, as they put it. So, Andromon is our Digimon this week. He is an ultimate level android Digimon whose attribute is vaccine. Special move includes Lightning Blade and Gatling Attack.
Well, it said getting attacked.
That's a special move, is getting attacked.
Getting
I
attacked.
mean, you're not wrong. Andromon is a mechanical Digimon with a humanoid body structure. Roughly 3/4 of its body is covered in chrome armor. Its right leg has little to no armor at all, leaving what seems to be its organic material exposed. It wears a skull-like helmet that conceals its brain. It's kind of like if RoboCop. That's it. The end of statement. Nailed it.
Yeah.
The narration to introduce Andromon was provided by Tentomon, and he says, Andromon is one of the most powerful Digimon of all. His body is a tireless machine capable of almost anything. Tentomon's full of shit. Like, I love Andromon. Don't get me wrong, I love Andromon. He's obviously not one of the most powerful Digimon of all. Like, come on. Come on.
No, I think whoever did the translation,
they just didn't give a fuck.
yeah, they just didn't care. They're
Like they didn't even know where the show was going. They're like, we'll just do it as it goes. We'll figure it out.
No.
We'll figure it out on the way. Why bother doing research? You know? Why look ahead when we can just, you know, build the tracks while the train's going? This show's only gonna last 5 episodes anyway.
This is it. This is the last one.
Surely this thing won't still be around 25 years from now. Fuck. Nailed it. Alright, so Maggie, it's time to rank the Digimon of the week so far. Currently, we've got at number 4, Shellmon. Number 3, Seadramon. Number 2, Kawagamon. And at number 1, Miramon. Where would you like to put Andromon? Oh, Andromon!
Andromon.
Hey, Izzy, what are you doing in here? What the fuck? Why was Woody the Woodpecker in here all of a sudden? I don't understand. Is Woody the Woodpecker a Digimon?
Yep.
What does he
Just
digivolve
recently.
into? Penis the pecker? It's the Woody Woodpecker show. I'm laughing. Ba-dum-bum. Pecker show. Maggie, where would you like to put Kabuterimon on this list of Digimon?
Number 1.
Ooh, above Miramon. But Miramon's a good Digimon.
A numero uno.
All right. Hey, you know what, Maggie? When you're out, you're out. And tonight
It's the only night
that you're out.
that I
Tonight.
fall for you over again.
I don't even want to know.
Eric says, in reference to Woody Woodpecker, would he be called Peckermon?
Peckermon.
Peckermon.
I think there is one called
Peenermon.
Dickmon. No, it's Digmon.
Digmon.
Yeah, Digmon. The drill of knowledge. Howdy.
Howdy, folks.
All right, let's get into puberty, but it's superpowers.
Yep. Big change.
So this is where we talk about all the powers that was used, and I need a vote from the audience, from the chat, from the comments later. If you're doing this on a podcast, whatever, you know, just leave wherever you can tell us. I need everybody to let me know. Currently, I list every power that's used by every Digimon. Do we want to continue that, or only list the new power that's used by a Digimon? So, like, for example, this episode, Kabuterimon's a new Digimon. So we would talk about Electro Shocker. But Greymon is also in this episode and does Nova Blast, but we wouldn't talk about that because we've already seen that. So let me know what you think, because we can cover all of them, but I just don't, like, you know, when they start doing, like, you know, they digivolve 8 different times, I just don't want to have to run down the list of, like, well, did Pepper Breath, then Blue Blaster, then Spiral Twister, and Super Shocker, you know, like, launching fishes, and, you know, at a certain point, it's just like, why am I reading the wiki, you know? So let us know what you think.
Yeah.
But currently, we'll do what we've been doing, which is just discussing every power that's used in every episode. So this week, we had Agumon, who used Pepper Breath, and Andromon, who used Lightning Blade, and Gatling Attack, though Andromon does not announce Gatling Attack, and instead only says, bring missiles to position, fire! Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And it's those weird fish nipples.
Yeah.
Missiles.
Stop.
Nipple missiles.
Stop.
Like him and Metal Greymon. They both have the titty missiles. You know what I'm talking about? You know, they're like fish. But like they shoot out the boobs. You know? Torpedoes away. All right? I'm just saying. Pew, pew. They'll put your eye out. You know?
Stop.
Is it cold in here?
Just, that's how you think it works?
I mean, that's how it works in digital world, Maggie. All right? Everybody know fishes come from boobies. All right. Andromon uses all that I already discussed. Greymon uses Nova Blast, but doesn't announce it. Garurumon uses Howling Blaster, but also doesn't announce that. Kabuterimon does use Electroshocker and does announce it. Thank God.
Yeah.
How are we not going to know what it was doing? You know what I mean? You got to say the name. If you don't say the name, it doesn't have the power.
No.
Like Moon, Prism, Tiara, something.
Moon, Prism,
Yep.
Power.
You nailed it. You got that, Maggie.
Oh,
Hey,
bitch.
speaking of old bitches, let's talk about the way Saban changed things for this episode
God.
with the Saban Dub.
Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut.
I always forget what it says right there. All right, everybody. In the original episode, rather than talking about finding a cafeteria, Joe insists that there must be humans nearby, a continuing theme in the early Japanese episodes. So even though they're always like, Joe, there's no humans here, there's only Digimon. He's like, but no, there's a factory. There's got to be. Listen, you can rely on me. I'm Joe. Maggie's asleep, everybody.
I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm
The original
I'm so sorry.
in the original version, Andromon speaks with a robotic sound effects being heard along with his voice. Beep boop.
Boop,
This
bop, bop,
continues.
beep, bop.
This continues in Digimon Adventure 02. And also, Kabuterimon announces this episode title in the Japanese episode. Yeah, so not too many changes. Let's talk about the best lines from this episode with That's Just Prime.
Well, that's just prime.
All right, so we got Matt and Ty. Which one do you want to be?
I'll be Ty.
You want me to be Matt?
Yep. I want to be Ty.
How fitting. Sorry. I don't do
You're
it
cool.
good. I don't do it good.
Cool.
Hey, no autographs, please. That's terrible, Matt. This is a terrible Matt impression. Check out Izzy. I bet he's trying to email the aliens.
Maybe he's asking them to beat them up. Beat him up.
Maggie. God. Jesus Christ. Well, can we switch? You be Matt and I'll be Ty.
Okay.
God. You didn't even get the line right. He said beat him up. It's beam.
Oh,
Beam.
beam.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I'm so scared to do the Sailor
All
Moon
right.
episode. All right. Check out Izzy. I bet he's trying to email the aliens.
Maybe he's asking them to beam him up. Star Trek.
Really?
Live large and prosper.
Oh my God.
All right. Tentomon. Do you want to be Tentomon or do you want me to be Tentomon?
You be Tentomon.
Tentomon to Izzy. Are you reading me?
Izzymon, Matt.
Nailed it. All right. We got Mimi and Ty. You be Mimi.
Okay. I know I can do this. Really, I can. Okay. Ready, set.
Okay. That only took about 4 minutes.
There's no need to be an asshole time.
Hey, Mimi. Shut the fuck up. All right. If I wanted a compass, I'd ask you for it.
I've got one.
Are we still going? Is there more? I don't think what we were given was
No,
worth
it
doing.
wasn't worth it. No.
See, this is going to be one of those parts where we cut it out of the official podcast version of this. Let me tell you,
Oh
when
my
this is
God.
cut down, way better. Maybe. Probably not.
No.
Or is it? Maybe you should listen to both and find out for yourself. All right, let's get into Digimon References, part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
You become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
All right, so this is when Digimon makes references to things outside of Digimon. So Ty makes a reference to Star Trek, by saying that maybe Izzy is trying to get the aliens to beam him up, a phrase used by Captain Kirk. Beam me up, Scotty. Yeah. And when Tentomon begins to overheat, he says, "I'm dancing like I've never danced before," referring to the song Maniac by Michael Cimbello. Michael. It's magic, Michael. Tricks are things that hookers do for money.
She's a maniac, maniac on the floor. And she's dancing like she's never danced before.
Next time on Digimon.
Yeah!
Next time.
Season 1, Episode 6, Togemon in Toy Town.
Aww.
The toys are dildos.
No.
No, they're not. They're not. They're good toys. This is when we finally meet the yellow and pink duo that I keep talking about.
Yeah.
One's a big old piece of shit. The other one's a mouse. Like, he's literally he's a giant piece of shit. That's what he is. He's like, "Hey, I'm a piece of fucking shit." That's what he does. And the pink mouse like, "Oh, hey, come on now. You're not a piece of shit." Dude, I'm telling you, spot on impressions I'm doing right now, okay? I know we haven't watched that episode yet, but when we watch it, I need you to remember this, all right? Okay. Remember this moment, this fucking moment right here. You're gonna be like, "God damn it, he was right." It's a giant yellow piece of shit and a pink mouse. Maggie literally fell asleep
I'm so
while
sorry.
I was saying that.
Pink mouse.
Maggie, this has been
Awful.
awful. Well, I mean, hey, they can't all be winners. They can't all be winners.
I'm trying so hard.
Hey, Maggie, you did a great job.
No.
And you know what else did a great job? Our patrons
Yeah.
and members over at youtube.com/hopefullyawesome and patreon.com/hopefullyawesome. Remember, you can support us over there and get access to stuff like the Google Drive, and you can also get your name in the credits. Support the channel. This episode was brought to you also in part by a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime. Remember to use the link in the description of this episode and you can get your free trial. It gives us money. I don't care if you immediately cancel it after signing up. That's totally fine. You'll get your 30 days and we get money for it. And Jeff Bezos cries a little tear because he got one-upped by Hopefully Awesome yet again. All right. That's right. Jeff Bezos, more like Jeff Bozos. You nailed him. Nailed him.
You got him.
Nailed him.
You got him.
Nailed it. Hey, but that's going to wrap it up for us this week on My Adventures with Digimon. We'll be back again next week with Togemon in Toy Town. Thanks for watching. As always,
Have a hopefully awesome day.
bye.